Hello, Taco Dude here. With Trailblazer coming to an end in a day or two, I thought I would share some of my achievements. Starting off, my relics were Endless Harvest, Last Recall, Quick Shot, Unnatural Selection, Infernal Gathering, and Draining Strikes. My areas I unlocked were first Kandarin, Fremennik, and then Elflands. So, as you can see, I have obtained 72,200 points, and rather than showing all of my completed tasks, I'll just focus on some of the tasks I either chose not to complete or ran out of time. So here, if I go to Mistalin, as you can see, I completed everything except for the Bryophyta's staff. This one was incompletable. For Karamja, the only tasks that were left are multiple Infernos. For Kandarin, these three were locked by Asgarnia, and 15 Demonic Gorillas. I was not about to complete that task. For Elflands, unfortunately did not receive a Crystal Tool Seed, but completed everything else. And Fremennik, these three were locked again by Asgarnia. I did not have the time for 1,000 of each DKs, plus that was incredibly boring. And then equip every completed god book. I did not finish this task. This was very luck-based and probably only completed by people with the Clue Scroll Relic. Now for the global tasks, I'm not really sure if Lava Battle Staff was doable with my regions, but most everything else was Clue Scroll related. Lots of sets that I did not complete: Gilded Vestment, Dragonhide. Did not get Ranger Boots. The only 25 million XP I did not achieve was Herblore, mostly because of my relic choice. And yeah, most of these were very unrealistic if you chose unnatural selection. Okay, so next I'll move on to the bank. So nothing really special here. Coins, Tokel, Trailblazer tools. So this is what they looked like if you did not choose this relic. Let's see, I'll scroll down. Yeah, this is mostly the junk tab. Moving on, runes, teleports, useful stuff. Herbs, potions, very messy. I didn't really bother organizing. Fish, cooked and uncooked. I had a low-level gear tab and most of my ammunition. My mining and crafting tab, mostly thanks to Zolcano. You can see tons of bars and ores, tons of gems from the gauntlet. Next tab, construction. Got a lot of logs from Kingdom Management, a little bit of wood cutting, but mostly used the Trailblazer tools, so some of these might have been drops as well. I have a DKs tab, not really sure why, but I did collect all of the rings and axes that they dropped. Just to kind of show that off. Eventually, DKs got very boring, so I did not finish killing 1,000 of each. After you complete all of the tasks there, within like 50 kills, there's really nothing else left to gain from these. Now the Clue Scroll tab. Here are all the pages that I did obtain. I think I got 18 out of the 24 for all the god books. So somewhat close, but I'm not about to finish that. Did hit the gilded table 3 times. I got a gilded axe, gilded hasta. I didn't even know this existed, and a gilded plate body, which is really cool. A couple Robin Hood hats. Got, oh yeah, a nice bucket helm. I got all of the trimmed amulets, rainbow, bunch of different god d'hide items. Unfortunately, no full set. I did get a full rune god set, Gothics, um, and let's see what else. Some ranger tights and gloves, royal. So that's cool. And the last tab, the flex tab, the most exciting one. Got the ballista, each of the draconic shields, the Dragonfire Ward, Dragonfire Shield, and Ancient Wyvern Shield. Got the Salad Blade, the Face Guard, Serp Helm. Got full dragon, almost full dragon gilded, and then the Trident of the Swamp enhanced, Toxic Blowpipe, Torture. Actually got lucky and got a Dragonstone helmet. The Bludgeon, got my Infernal Cape, Ring of Suffering, the Crystal Crown I actually obtained, and on my 80th clue scroll, I actually received a Third Age range top, which was really nice as I went range relic. And then let's see what else. Dragon Crossbow. I did complete one god book, the Book of Balance. And then I also had the Princely Monkey for completing 2,000 laps on the Apatol course. And here are my pets. I have the Smoke Devil, the Chompy Chick, the Heron, and Vorky, my favorite one by far. I was so happy to get this pet here, Vorky. Okay, and then I also had an Imbued Heart and 5 Eternal Gems, and a couple of Smokestaffs. So let's see, I'll just grab a few of these items out of the bank here. And okay, looks good. Oops. Yeah, this is all pretty insane. Most of these items I've never even really seen before, as I actually quit the game 2 or 3 years ago, quit the main game. So a lot of the stuff was new to me. Prif, I've never seen before. The Inferno wasn't even out yet. That was really cool. So just being able to kind of obtain all of these items through increased drop rates and buffs to my range stat, I thought that was really cool. But anyway, let's see. I think I had a couple more things to show. I'll go ahead and head to the house. Okay. So here is the house. Setup's not that great, but I do have the Spiritual Fairy Tree, the Gilded Altar, the Nexus Portal, and the Demonic Throne, which this is really cool. By the way, I've never built this. I don't know if anybody ever bothers to build this, but it looks really nice. Okay, next up, upstairs, I actually have the jar displays, which I actually got quite a few. So I got the Vorkath, the Jar of Dirt, Jar of Miasma, and the Jar of Swamp. And I do think that the Vorkath one, again, looks the nicest. Okay. And then lastly, let's see, I'll go through the collection log here. Starting off with some of the bosses. Didn't have the most luck with many of these bosses, but did get most of the points for each of them, so that was good. The Abyssal Sire killed 500 of them, but only received 9 unsireds. These were supposed to be 1 in 33. I've definitely seen many YouTubers obtain more than this in half the kill count, so this was pretty disappointing. Let's see, Bryophyta, gone through 130 kills. I have not received the essence. This is supposedly 1 in 39. I might go back later to try to get that. Let's see, Dagonoth Kings. Again, I've collected all the rings. I've actually alked most of these axes, but that looks crazy to me. There's just so many drops there. Fight Caves, 30 Fire Capes. Unfortunately, no Jad Pet. Gauntlet. I got everything but the pet again. Inferno, only bothered to kill it once. Had to learn that and kind of figure that out on my own, as this was entirely new content to me. So I probably won't be going back there. Obor, the one boss, I was actually lucky. Within the 5 kills, I got the Hill Giant Club. I think that was actually my first kill that I received that. So luck balances out. And let's see what's next. Forecath. This one I thought was pretty funny. I was actually rank 1 Vorkath for about a week or so, as I got 4 Draconic Visage prior to receiving my first Skeletal. So I eventually finally got the drop, but I was rank 1 by quite a bit for a long time. But on the way to getting the points for the 3 Draconic Shields, I did manage to obtain Vorki, which was definitely by far my favorite pet in my regions. So that was really cool. Thermi, actually got everything I needed here. Got Dragon Chain Body on 816. That was used for the Dragon Plate Body. So that was really nice to get. I thought this was pretty funny, but collecting all of my elite and hard clue scrolls, I was killing all of the smoke devils and managed to rack up 72 occult necklaces. Zolcano, did not get a tool seed, unfortunately, in my 500 kills, but did manage to obtain the shard. And Zulra, nothing really too special here, but managed to get everything but the pet and mutagens. Okay, so that's really everything that I have to show for now. But just really some quick thoughts on the league. Definitely enjoyed this more than the Twisted League, which was last year. Just a few things that I might have done differently if I were to kind of replay this and go try to compete for ranks again. I would have probably gone Endless Harvest again, Last Recall, Quick Shot. I would have gone the Clue Relic for sure. And then Botanist, and then Draining Strikes would have been my path had I chosen the same regions as well. I think that there were definitely some imbalances between regions and relics, but I think that overall Jags did a pretty good job putting together this league. It was very fun. Yeah, again with the Clue Scroll Relic though, however, starting out, there were still a bunch of Zaya clues and other incompletable clues that remained in the game. And what else? I know that in the beginning of the game, you could not complete a clue scroll. You had to drop it and then just hope that you could complete like a full clue scroll, rather than what they changed it to, where you kind of leave off on the next step. So you could complete like now you can actually complete like one step, drop it, pick up a new clue scroll, and kind of continue from there. Whereas at the beginning of the league, you couldn't do that. You had to either juggle clues or just drop them. And the change that they made, I think, really benefited the clue relic, as a lot of these tasks here were very unrealistic for anyone choosing the Slayer relic. So that kind of gave people who used the clue relic a quite an advantage in points, over 1,000, and then as well as if you chose Fremenic, complete every god book was possible. So there were a lot of points that I think were you would have really benefited from the clue relic. One of the things that they brought up towards the beginning of the league was the update, where they did take out the juggling of clues. Originally, they were planning on making every clue scroll completable, but that they decided against that, unfortunately. If they would have made it completable, or made every clue completable within your regions, then I think I probably would have had a chance to complete a lot of these clue scroll tasks. But regardless, really enjoyed the league. I think that if there's anything for Jags to take away on this, I hope that clue scrolls are more like Twisted League, where regardless of relic you choose, you could complete clue scroll tasks, as that definitely led me to burn out a little bit towards the end. I know that over here, you can see it looks like I completed 381 total clue scrolls, and I was even highly ranked in some of these. But in doing 381 clue scrolls, I probably dropped between 2,000 and 3,000 of them, which was pretty frustrating. So I hope that they do learn from that, and I think they will, because I know there have been a lot of complaints around clue scrolls, and the only other, I think, complaint that I have was after like the first month or so, nothing was really done to keep people playing. A lot of people stopped playing after kind of like the first month or so. I think that if we could have had either like time locked regions or more regions available, or just in general didn't have to choose Karamja, if we could have chosen a different region instead, I think that would have also been a little more fun. But yeah, don't really know what all happens after this. I don't really play the main game. I quit probably 2 to 3 years ago, but I do come back for all the leagues. So once the next league comes out, maybe you'll see me again. Might try to stream it. I don't know yet. But anyway, I'd love to know any of your thoughts on Trailblazer League. I thought it was really fun. But yeah, thanks for watching.